This is day 4, and we are talking about images, one of the elements of design that we use in PowerPoints. What's the importance of images? Well, a picture is worth 1,000 words. And we're going to show you how to put 1,000 words on a PowerPoint slide without creating the first letter. Today, we're going to talk about images.
Images undoubtedly is the single most positive addition to PowerPoint when it comes to message delivery. An image is worth 1,000 words. So rather than having 1,000 words on the slide, let's just have an image. The information that we want to key on the slide deals with transportation on airplanes. So if that's the case, let's get rid of all the other information and make a more positive slide like the following. Isn't this a more memorable slide with the picture and the pertinent information that we need all together? The picture and the words make the story, not the table. Pictures, images, are superior to text, just like the human being is superior to a fish. The only way it gets better is when we combine images with text. Picking the right image is key on focusing on the message. For example, we're looking at the message of how many calories per hamburger. Well, the unfortunate part about this picture is that when we look at it, we don't focus on the hamburger first. We focus on the human being. That's what attracts us. How can we change that? Just look at the next slide. Now, the image matches the intended message. Probably the most impactful way to deliver a message is to combine an image with a small bit of text. Now, when that happens on a slide, our eyes are automatically drawn to the image first and then to the text. An image can be used in PowerPoint to support many different types of messages. And all we have to do is use one single image to change the intent of the message. Now let's look at the next 3 slides and see how our message changes based upon the text that we add to the single picture. The opposite is now true when we can use the same bit of text but change the image and this way change the content of our message. Watch as this occurs over the next few slides. Instead of using full slide images that bleed off the sides of the slide, we can use what they call photo objects. Now, photo objects are little images that have a background that is similar to the background of the slide, so therefore it bleeds in. These are very effective. Whenever we include an image on a slide, there are certain rules that we have to follow. The first one here being that make the image size appropriate to the size of the slide. Don't adjust the image by just pulling it in from the side to make it look longer. Don't randomly place the image on the slide. Make any image that you put on a slide aesthetically pleasing to your audience. Use images that have good quality. Don't ever use images that are blurred, pixelated, or mutated so that they don't look pristine. That will turn your audience off in a heartbeat. Never, never, never use images that have a watermark on them. That's an indication that they're lifted and you may be using them illegally. Here's a real bad example of a mutated or misshaped image. Don't use this type of image. Never tile your images. You'll never know what you'll create. Stop using postage-size images and clip art. Audiences are being turned off to slides that contain these. How many times have you seen this cliché, overused picture? Stay away from cliché item images. Never add text to an image where the readability of the text will be in question. Look how I change this next slide to make the text pop off the slide. Just by adding a gradient auto shape and placing it in between the text and the picture, the text pops right off of the image.
I hope you learned how to incorporate images into your PowerPoints to make them more effective presentations. Tomorrow, we're going to talk about color and the psychology behind it, because there is a psychology behind color. So join us tomorrow